Steve, you're not allowed to just come in here and act like that.
Anyways,
We're doing things.
welcome everyone to session 2. Um,
Session 1 with sound.
session 1 with sound. That's a good point. Um, at least I hope there's sound for everybody. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Hello?
I don't wanna.
All right, I at least have a sound bar for you guys this time, so that's at least good.
Why didn't you check that last time?
Yeah, I can't check everything. I forget.
That one's quite an important one.
It really
Right.
is. Although I
That,
do have
that,
to
that was
say,
quite high up on the list, I think.
I do have to say though, I do have to give credit to the people that did watch and had no idea that you were actually talking or anyone else was, and I'm just sitting here by myself, like staring off into space, and they still watch. So I do have to give those people credit. So thank you for that. But we did have the prologue last week. It was a good one. Um, Seb, I don't know if you want to give kind of like a little quick
Synopsis.
catch up of what there was or what went on.
Yeah, so in the prologue, you made your way to a city known as Aethra. Once you were there, you as a group met up for the first time. Lycos and Nyx already knew each other from previous ventures, and Technow was already arriving at the city at the same time. You then, as a group, made your way to the day market, where you had a look around at the general goods that were on offer before stumbling your way down a darker side of this market, finding traders that were willing to trade odd things, such as pieces of their bodies for coin, whilst other traders that admitted to being looters of the dead, taking their things and selling them on for a profit. Whilst in Aethra, after a long day of trading at the market, you made your way down through the city streets into a local tavern, where you were given penthouse seats. Um, Looking out from the roof, you could see off in the distance a different city, one known as Alcades, the capital of the Archon. However, whilst gazing upon it, a strange event occurred, one unlike any other, as a large beam of light shot down from the heavens towards Alcades, setting Alcades aflame and destroying it in the process, ruining the land around. And during this moment, you were all taken into a strange dream, a strange place unlike any you'd ever seen. It felt like the edge of the world as water flowed off of this plane of existence, and a great tree with a gaping hole in the middle where another joined to it held a portal with a vision of Alcades and what was going on there. A voice spoke to you all in your heads. However, it made little sense. And before long, you whited out, coming to your senses in Aethra once again, and looking across the horizon, as Alcades did indeed lay there on fire. However, the Ascension M of Ifara still stands tall on the horizon line. The city is now bathed in a red light, a glow brighter than that of the sunset on the horizon, and you can see plumes of smoke rising upwards towards the skies between this plane and the plane of the gods. And that is where we left off with the three of you on the roof of the tavern.
All right, so we're all on this tavern roof. Um, what's everyone feeling? I know Tech, you wanted to maybe see if the market was still going or not.
I think that should
Oh.
not be the main focus here.
Yeah, just
There wa-
an entire city's been leveled, but we wanna go back to the market.
Definitely
so
back to the
hungry.
market. Right. I was thinking food and whatever the tavern keepers had to deal with if he didn't ditch town.
I was gonna say he never brought us anything yet, did he?
No.
Yeah, we ordered the food and went to the top. So
Did
And
we
then
pay
she
him
did-
yet?
ah,
So Seb,
no food, no coin.
is
Yeah.
is the since we are up on this balcony, can we see if there is chaos throughout the streets right now, like looking down?
As you look down onto the streets, bathed red in this ambient light, the people's faces seem in shock. No one seems to be particularly panicking or running about yet, but you can hear it, a mumbling, a murmur throughout crowds, a stirring within the people. You're certain that there'll be an absolute meltdown soon. People are still just taking it in down there, gasping at the clouds of smoke filling the sky.
Okay. Um, is it
Can we see?
worse? I was gonna say, is it worse for us because we're up on a balcony right now?
Well,
It's
the smoke's coming
Like as
from
far
the
as the
city.
the smoke, or
you're fine where you are.
Can we see anything coming or approaching on the horizon from the city wise?
No, you can just see this blinding great flame where the city once was, and a pillar of light sticking out from it.
okay.
Oh, well, shit. The old man was right. We are forsaken.
Chelsea didn't hear you.
What?
Why not?
There we go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Haha.
She
My
said
headphone was
she
somewhere
said
near the
something,
top of
and
my
I was
head.
like,
It's
nope,
fine.
didn't hear it.
I said, son of a bitch.
I was gonna say, don't blame my mic on that.
Nope, my microphone was above my eye. Totally fine.
Interesting position.
I was drinking and I needed to move it.
I mean, totally like Nick's, just drinking already.
Makes it any better if it was lemonade.
Is it just lemonade by itself?
Yep.
Okay. So what does everyone want to do?
I'm curious what's going on in the bar right now.
I was gonna say, it seems like panic's definitely about to set in, and things are gonna get crazy. So
Like, should we stay on the roof or should we?
I feel like if we go down at all, even like in the bar, it's either gonna be completely cleared out because everyone's running down the streets and like panicking, or it's ultimate chaos downstairs. So
We can't fly anywhere from here, so we're gonna have to go downstairs at some point.
we can't hail a griffin.
I don't think so.
You can always go roof hopping. How close is the next roof?
He said, just jump.
My 300-pound ass.
Jump and
Well,
pray.
let me.
He just falls off the roof, just takes one step, woof.
So on this map, you guys would be on here, and ignore this plank here.
Oh darn it! I was gonna say, well, there we go. We can walk
We're set
across.
up.
It's like he knew we were gonna do this. No. Okay. Well, I don't care. I'm fine with
I say
taking
we
the
go down and see
taking the
what's going
chance and going
on.
downstairs. Yeah.
Dragon hungry. I'm going shield first down the stairs.
All right. Yeah, you pick up your shield and you begin to head down the stairs into the pub. Everyone seems to still be quite calm, actually, within the building as you enter. You have a look around, and not many people in here seem to be reacting. There's one or two that are looking, glancing almost out of the windows to try and catch a glimpse of what's going on. But no one on this floor knows particularly what has happened as of yet.
Should we tell him or just go?
So they said they don't know what's going on yet?
The people on this floor do not know yet.
Alright, well let's just go. Or
Wow.
we could roll a one.
Ooh.
Good thing you got that out now. Um, so is this the bottom floor then?
No, you've got two more floors below you.
Okay. Um, are there any archons on this floor that we can tell?
Probably an investigation check.
Don't do what I just did.
Oh no, my intelligence is not very high. Oh,
Oof, but those rolls were beautiful.
they were good.
All right. Yeah, you have a look around, and to your knowledge, no one on this floor looks like an Archon.
Okay. Um, I guess, do we want to keep going down? Do we want to let people know?
Oh,
I
fuck
mean,
that,
I feel
let's
like
go.
if I'm gonna let people know, I'm gonna have the whole bar just
Clear out?
shots for everybody. It's the end of the world.
I don't know if our
Yeah.
gold can hold that.
I
As
say
you're
we just
speaking
go.
between each other,
Uh-oh.
could all of you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
We're
Son
gonna
of a
get
bitch.
ran over. Ooh, not
Ooh.
good. A little bit better. A lot better.
That +2 saved me.
Right. Nyx, in your ears, you sense something. Something's coming. It's moving incredibly fast. You quickly jump behind a table, and as soon as you do, Nyx, both Teknal and Lycos, you fall to your knees as a sudden shockwave rumbles through the ground. The building sways from side to side as if made of card, and all of the windows shatter.
Oh, great.
An immense heat can be felt around you now, as with this shockwave, a heat wave follows strongly behind. It's raised the temperature in here to a level that would make you sweat quite a lot.
Well, that feels better.
You would.
And as the glass shatters and the ground rumbles, could Teknal and Lycos
Lycos.
take 1 damage each as glass shatters, spraying across your faces and giving you small cuts and incisions along your skin.
I have naturally tough skin. So, I got a shard of glass in my eye.
Yeah, terrible.
Pick it out.
All right.
Ow! Nyx, why did the glass break? I didn't hit my
Why
high
didn't
note.
You jump behind the table.
I did sense something. But I guess I just wasn't smart enough to notice.
Oy.
Okay.
Well, what's the state of the bar now?
Probably not good.
Not very
Windowless.
good. All of the windows have smashed from the intense pressure wave that was emitted from the attack. As for everything else, papers have been blown around. Clothes, hats, gloves, anything left on tables has been blown off. Tables overturned, and, well, a large amount of rubble has fallen as well. Bits of the building have collapsed from the swaying. Nothing here was built to withstand an earthquake of that magnitude. You can hear the crumbling of buildings outside, and people beginning to scream in terror.
Is there any shiny metals immediately in front of me?
No. No.
All right, then I am going to dash for the front door before this place comes down on us.
Like that idea.
Alright. Yeah, you all begin running down the stairs as quickly as you can. You descend the 2 floors, and the bartender sits there behind the bar. He seems to be hiding underneath it, but you pass him by, heading straight over towards the doors,
Wait.
running outside.
Can I yoke the bartender up?
You want to go back and help the bartender up?
Yes.
Alright, yeah. You re-enter the
Cool.
building, and the bartender is there just kneeling underneath his bar, trying to keep out of the way of any falling debris.
I just want to grab him by the back of the shirt and drag him over the bar, potentially out the bar.
Alright, yeah, roll me a strength check.
Somewhere.
No, athletics, sorry.
Ooh, that's probably better. This one.
12, yeah, you grab the barman and quickly throw him over your shoulder. He doesn't weigh much, and you've got enough strength to carry him safely out of the building. You run out and exit between the doors, where you're met by Lycos and Nyx once again.
What are you thinking staying in there? The place is gonna come down.
Well, I figured I might as well stay in there. If it's gonna come down, I got nothing else to live for anyway.
Well, that's a sad way to think about it.
Hey, come to think of it, we never got our beer either.
Well, go
If
in
you
and get
wanna
it
go,
then.
if you
Right,
wanna
you're
go
welcome
behind
to.
the- if you go behind the bar, you're more than welcome.
All right, well then I'm gonna clasp him on the shoulder and say, "Welcome to the end of the world."
Ooh, shots for everyone?
No, sit.
Um,
You know something's wrong when I'm turning down shots.
That's true, because she never does.
All right. You don't have to say it.
At this point, as you sit out on the city streets, you see the cobbles filled with people. Some are being trampled, and rubble has fallen covering large portions of the street. You can even see the odd body of a person trapped underneath the rocks and rubble. It's not an uncommon sight after an earthquake of that magnitude, as a lot of the houses and buildings around here seem to have come down with the rumble itself. The
Are
streets are packed with people trying to get away from whatever disasters are being reaped upon this city.
For the people that are trapped under buildings, are there any that are still alive that we could try and save?
As you look around, you notice that a small market building has collapsed just south of the tavern that you're at, and you can see that at this market building there's a young lady. Her leg has been completely trapped. A large boulder from a piece of tiling has fallen down and smashed against her leg, obviously breaking it. She can't pull away. No one seems to be helping her. All of the passers-by running past, not caring, not turning a blind, turning a blind eye to her.
I notice her. Does it seem like I can lift it by myself, or do I need Tech's help?
Chop liver over here. I'm pretty
You
tough.
think
though.
Okay,
that-
Nyx can come too.
Just by quickly giving it a glance over and assessing it, you feel like you could probably lift it by yourself, but it would definitely be easier with somebody else.
Okay. Hey, Tech,
Right.
help over here.
I want to help, but I also wanted to ask the barkeep if he had any information on the Archons.
Oh, we can do that after.
Fine.
Next, watch the
Where are we
barkeep.
going?
Okay.
I
So
follow.
so we walk
Lycos.
over to where the lady's trapped. Do you need help?
Oh yes, please, please, get this boulder off of me, please. I'll do anything. I don't want to die.
It's all right. You won't die. We'll save you. And then we try and pick it up.
All
Pick it
right.
up or push it off.
Lycos, could you make me a strength saving throw with advantage?
Yes.
23, very nice, yes. Lycos, with the help of Tech now, you both place your hands under this slab and are easily able to pull it off of the girl's leg. However, now that you can see her stones, you notice that the bone has been completely crushed. She will not be able to walk on it at all.
Well, you're free, but that doesn't look good. So just one leg, or is it two?
It's just one of her legs.
Okay.
I don't know if I have anything that I can help bandage it with.
Please,
Oh God, you a bandage
do you
a
have-
mangled mess.
Do you have anything? Just go grab me a piece of wood, a beam, anything. I can't stay here.
Some arrows, and we can probably rip a cloth off something and make her a splint.
Right, we could do that.
I'm sure there's plenty of
Right, I'm
There's
sure
an
there's tons of
arrow.
wood that's like,
wood, cloth, and tarps everywhere.
right.
Yeah. There's bits of wood, cloth, tarp, rubble. Yeah, you name it, it's probably around.
Anything.
It's all there.
Okay, so we'll take some wood and rip some cloth off of. I don't think any of us are really wearing cloth. Some kind of
An awning. Rip some
awning.
cloth
I
off
was
an
gonna say
awning.
awning or sign that's like cloth,
Yeah.
and then
Or
put
I'm
it together.
Sure she's
And
wearing a dress.
well, I didn't want to suggest I'm gonna rip her dress, but you know.
I'll
At this point, life or death.
Right. So yeah, we'll give her a splint with the wood and hold it together with the
Yeah.
Give her a makeshift way out.
right.
Who is doing this to this lady?
Who is doing this to this lady?
Who is giving her the split?
I'm no field medic.
It depends. What do you? I have a feeling.
Right.
I
What skill
have
do
a
you
feeling
want?
it's gonna be
roll
intelligence.
medicine for this.
I'm a -2, so nope
For wisdom or intelligence?
for medicine.
I'm a Charles, what are
I'll
you?
do it. And I suck at it.
Oh no!
You
The good news is you'll survive.
Nix,
Maybe.
you bend down and begin to wrap these pieces of wood to this young lady's leg, and as you do so, you're making a brutal job of it. You are smashing the wooden planks against her leg. You are not holding back
To be
whatsoever.
fair,
There's
I'm a jealous
no
bitch, and
delicacy.
Lycos just helped her. So
Oh
Yeah.
no!
she probably shouldn't have let me do it.
there's There's no gentleness. There's nothing. Yeah, you are just being me.
Just
Or
mangling
whatever.
it
Nice.
worse.
Bedside
Um,
manner, little fox.
and when you're done, it is perhaps the worst splint you've laid your eyes upon.
You know what? I'm stressed out. Okay.
Can
There's lots
all
of
right,
shit
all
happening.
right. So can can we scrap that idea and just make her a cane instead?
I mean,
Right, here's a piece of wood. Find
Lean
the
on,
nearest
right, lean on
person
this.
willing to do something better than that.
I pulled you out from under the rubble. What else do you want?
I'm afraid I don't think this is going to get me very far. Um,
You alright, you ungrateful
Frankly-
bitch. Die then. Fuck. I tried.
Well, the good news is at
I-
least you're not under rubble anymore.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I just
City full of
perhaps
people
just
and
a piece of wood to help me on my way.
So
Yes,
pick one up.
Can I roll medicine for that and see if I can pick out a
to
stick?
find her
Yeah,
a
sure.
decent sized piece of wood. Fetch.
Fetch.
7.
You find a small piece of wooden beam. It's nowhere near perfect. It's not ideal for a walking cane, but it's gonna
Oh
have
god,
to
I
do.
hope this is not any inkling on how our rolls are gonna go. Shit.
Oh well, good enough.
All right, we need to get out of the city. There are too many
Right.
people that need help and way too needy. Sorry, lady.
Right, pulling them out isn't enough, I guess.
Right. So let's go see what the fuck's happening there.
Hey, if you need help, lady, the bartender over there will get you some ale.
We still got to talk to him.
Oh,
Right. Drink
damn
the
it.
pain away. Drink
Alright.
the pain away.
So back to the barkeep.
Yes, is he still kind of just mulling whether or not he wants to go
Yeah,
with his
he's
bar?
yeah, he's just sitting outside the steps of his building. He's kind of just like when you look at him, he seems zoned out of the situation. Like he's just not with it.
Have things like settled? Is his building still kind of standing?
Yeah, his building's still standing, and the earth tremors have settled quite a lot.
Hopefully, there's not a after wave. Yep, definitely gonna approach the barkeep then.
All right, yeah, you go up to the barkeep. He sits on the steps to his small tavern with blood running down the cobbles in front of him from someone dying up the street as a house fell on them.
Oh, Jesus.
He seems completely disconnected from the world.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing?
Mm. Huh? Oh, it's you. Um, well, I mean, can't get much worse.
I
mean, at
wouldn't
least
say
it's
that.
not a right. At least it's not a total loss. It's still standing.
And then it
Which
falls.
Nix, by the way, shots were still on offer.
Alright, well, let's do some shots then. Fuck it.
Did you have any information on the Archons?
And any liquor to pour shots.
Information on the Archons. What exactly are you after?
Anything you know, duh.
Do you see what just happened to their barkeep? Did you see what just like we need to know things?
Probably doesn't know that the city's gone yet. But yeah, by the way, the city's gone. Arcades.
Well,
Arcades?
I
Is that
don't
how it's said?
really know much more than the average folk. They're humanoid people. They were the creators of the gods.
Well, that turned out well for them. Anyways, besides the basics, what about the two that were in the bar there? You didn't want to speak when they were there.
Oh, yes. That's Calistius and his friend Domostius. There
Which
are.
one of us is threatening? Let's just threaten him for more information. I feel like he knows more.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, someone roll a
There.
1 and smile at him.
It'll be Tech.
Shh.
Our friendly dragon.
They like to harass my patrons every once in a while.
How so?
And to what end?
What?
It starts with them inviting newer patrons to games, and then using the powers bestowed upon them by the gods to win any challenge they put towards my customers. And then they make off with their cash, and the customer never comes back in here.
Bastards.
Sounds easier to deny them service.
If only it were that easy to deny them service. You see, they have godlike persuasive powers, and even with that notwithstanding, they could kill me in an instant. I'm but a barkeep. They are, well, with all of the gifts the gods bestowed upon them, perfect. But,
They're still, man, perfect.
I mean, it looked like the gods were pretty pissed. They don't have a home anymore.
yes, it seems that the gods finally answered the wishes of the many. You see, the Archons have been quite tyrannical over the last few years, claiming more and more land and enforcing themselves upon cities.
So the Archons got greedy.
More like corrupted
By what?
themselves. The gifts that were bestowed upon them by the beings that they created.
Power corrupts.
Or at least that's my stance on it. But I am just a bartender after all.
If anyone has seen humanity, it's a bartender.
I mean, facts though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. I'm going inside, grabbing whatever food was still readily available, and a couple shots for the
Right.
road.
Did anyone leave anything behind as they ran out? Seb?
Yeah.
Wah,
Did-
wah, wah.
Did anyone leave anything behind when they left? When they
Sorry,
ran
could you
out?
repeat that again? Did anyone leave what behind?
Did anyone end up leaving anything behind when they ran out?
Of the bar.
Yeah, there's multiple things, but it's all scattered along the floor. It's quite the mess in there.
Ooh, I like to dig through mess.
Is there any indication that there might be another shockwave?
There doesn't seem to be any indication of a secondary shockwave.
Is there any indication the building might fall on me when I walk in?
Is it still crumbling?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh god damn it.
Can I also roll an investigation?
Yeah, sure. If you want to look over the building as well.
Oh god.
Alright, yeah, you look over the building, and Lycos, you don't really know much about structural design.
No, nothing at
It's
all.
not your forte, but you look inside, and the building's not. There's no dust falling from the ceiling. The pillars are still there, and there's a roof above your head.
Oh
It could be
god.
alright.
Oh god.
Nick, she's no better. She looks in with you. And she's like, yeah, looks good. Looks great.
My tail's still fluffy.
Peck, you're looking at these two as they're looking inside the building, saying it all looks fine, and you're not so confident. In fact, you think they're mad to try and enter this building. You can see that there's a slight sway in it from side to side. It's barely noticeable, but you're looking over to a glass that's resting on the staircase, and you see it sliding back and forth a little bit. Also, you notice that the structural pillars on the outside have been heavily weakened by the earthquake, and without some heavy repair work, this place shouldn't really be walked into. It's a ticking time bomb.
Whoa, guys, don't go in there yet. Actually,
Why?
get away from there. Get away from there.
All right, all right.
Well, I mean, who the fuck are you to make us listen?
But I
All
called
right,
dibs.
okay.
I mean, fine, whatever.
But I called
Oh,
dibs on the
boy.
shiny stuff.
I'll give that outside pillar a swift kick real quick.
I think the barkeep might off himself, so probably don't.
He's not looking good.
All right. So
Well, barkeep, if you want to go with the bar, might be a good time to walk in. But, mind get me a beer?
right. Can you grab us the shit inside first?
Yeah, I mean, you've already paid, and well, I've got nothing better to do. He begins to stroll in back towards the bar.
Hey,
I love it.
now's a good time to kick the pillar if you want.
No. I want to see if he gets me my food.
I just want to see what shiny stuff there is.
Right?
There's that too, but I'm gonna stand a couple steps back from the building and watch it sway.
Well, right. Which way is it swaying? Is it swaying towards us and then back, or is it like side to side away from us?
Side to side.
Okay. All right. So at least it's not swaying towards us.
Let's see how much luck the tiefling has.
The barkeep heads to the back of the bar and he grabs some glasses from underneath the counter. They seem mostly undamaged, there's a few chips and cracks. And he begins to pour a beer for each of you. Not the drinks that you exactly asked for, but he's doing what he can with what he's got. And he grabs some pork scratchings off of the counter and brings them over to you as a snack. He makes his way completely out of the building with the drinks and snacks in hand, along a small dusty platter with bits of rubble next to your glasses. Well,
beer.
there you are. I know it's not exactly what you wanted, but under the circumstances.
Drunks can't be choosers.
Bravo, sir.
I'm
I'm gonna
impressed.
down my drink and ask Lycos if he's got any good jokes for that one.
For a tiefling?
Well, the tiefling going into a bar. Gee.
Oh. Um. No, I don't have any for
Tiefling
tieflings.
Went into a bar and he didn't die.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't. But I can look at the tiefling and be like, hey, maybe a joke will cheer you up.
Well, go ahead. What have you got?
So, what is an orc with 2 brain cells called?
I don't know.
Orcs?
What do you call an orc with 2 brain cells?
Pregnant.
Oof.
A smile crosses his face as he begins to laugh hysterically at your joke.
Oh, you broke him.
I was gonna say he must be broken if he's laughing at my jokes.
Is there anything noticeable in the immediate doorway of the bar?
That we could snatch.
In regards
Right,
to, so you want to
loot-wise.
steal, like Chinese? There doesn't seem to be anything particularly of interest by the door.
I feel like it's a trap to walk in.
Right, it's a swaying building at this point.
Right.
And I'm assuming the streets are still absolute chaos and the sky's bathed red. Correct?
Yeah, the sky is still bathed red. Everyone's still panicking. Except
It's
the
hot.
bartender now. He's got a good laugh. Yeah, it's hot. It's quite hot.
Is
For the time of day it is, it should be a lot cooler. It feels like a hot summer's day.
can we tell which way people are going? Like, are they running towards it or away from it?
In general, people seem to be packing their things and exiting the city.
Okay.
No one seems to be going towards the disaster.
Okay.
So, may I ask what it is that you three happen to be up to?
I'm thinking about looking for some work towards Alcades.
Yeah. Work or some good times. Or both.
Well, I would have said you'll find it in Alcades, but from the panic and what I've heard among the crowds, I don't think you're going to find much work in Alcades anymore.
That's true.
Yes, but there will be plenty of criminals of opportunity.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Perhaps there will be a few criminals about.
And a mercenary is always needed.
Do you know of any work
Indeed.
around here?
Well, I was looking for bar staff, and a couple of the pubs, myself included, are part of a community union. Sometimes the city guard patrols, they can't take out all of the monsters that appear on trade routes and such. So we as a community decided to band together and create a form of guild. And with this guild we enabled certain patrons to go on hunts for creatures in return for rewards from the guild as a community scheme. It's been working quite well.
When you said the word hunt, my eyes got really big and my ears started to twitch. Hunt? I like hunts.
Well, I tell you what, you should check out, if you're not too scared, there's a message board over there, just on the outside of the building, look. And he points down this, like, patioed area, and behind one of the columns you can see a wooden board attached to the wall with a few paper notices nailed into it. There's a few of the guild's requests, if you feel like doing anything. And I'll be here if you need any help repairing up the bar.
Does anyone want to go check out the board? See if we can score some work here, or do we still want to head out?
Do you really feel like there's people paying for work right now? Like,
I mean, I don't think it's the Archons, but yeah. Did you not hear the barkeep saying they were banding together and, you know,
I
helping
guess.
people that take care of, things and stuff?
And
Things
stuff and things. I guess.
All right, we'll walk over to the board, or at least I will.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Yeah, you walk over to the board, the pair of you, and it's quite a small notice board. It only can hold about 6 to 8 pages of documentation. And each document on here is brief, however, it only contains 2 documents at the moment. Both of which are hunt requests from this particular bar.
Yes. All right. Let's take a look at him.
All right. You look over the first contract and you notice, firstly, that both of these contracts are issued by the bartender here. And something stranger is he signs as bartender of the bar, as in the bar that you're at. He does not sign a name. The next thing you notice is that both a small sketch of the creature to be hunted and a nickname that has been given to it of on these wanted posters, let's call them, all these hunt contracts.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is a hunt contract for a cockatrice. It's got a small description underneath it. And the
Can you spell it?
description,
Dangerous
oh,
demon bird.
COCK
Okay.
ATRICE.
Okay. Okay.
The image of the cockatrice here that's sketched on the contract makes these things look quite horrific. You notice that there's a small description of them, and it looks like some kind of hideous hybrid of a lizard bird and a bat. And in the notes section for this creature, it's duly noted that this creature is infamous for its ability to turn flesh to stone. These omnivores have a diet that consists of berries, nuts, flowers, and small animals. However, this one has become a recent nuisance to traders trying to pass through to Aethra,
There it is.
as it seems to have been turning traders that are unaware of it into stone. So far, only one trader has been taken by this creature and turned to stone, and his stone corpse lays there on the path, like a statue that's meant to be. Apart
Alright,
from
let's
that,
go catch it.
the
That's
only
a demon
thing
bird.
that is mentioned is that there is a reward. The reward for the slaying of the cockatrice and the return of its head will reward you with 15 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
I like 15 gold pieces.
I ain't scared of no cockabird either.
Compared.
What about the other contract?
The other contract seems a little out of your scale, as you notice that for the sketch of the creature, none has been made. Instead, just a drawing of a snake has been left, a common adder that can be found around these parts. At the top, it says the many-headed beast, and in the information, it says that a mountain pass located a little south from here has become recently blocked off by the opening of a great ravine. Inside this great ravine lays a monster, one that has blocked trade from the cities after the mountains to Aethra. And it is within the guild's interest as a company, as a community, sorry, to see this pest be removed. The reward for that is 1,000 gold pieces.
I feel like we should start with the cockabird first.
Yeah, I think
Go
so.
big or go go
I think
home.
that's
No,
go
kidding.
big and get dead.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's go for the cockabird.
And who
so
was
we
offering that bounty?
we take it over to the bartender and be like, I think we'll take this one.
Okay.
Uh, oh,
Can you still afford it?
you actually wanted to do a hunt?
Yeah.
Well, color me surprised. I didn't see you three as the type, but
Whoa,
hey,
whoa,
As-
whoa.
As my tail's just going back and forth like a happy dog, like, hunt, yeah, let's do this. I'm ready.
but yes, I can still pay that sum. However, you will have to bring me the creature's head, just like is duly noted on that deed.
Let's do this.
Oh, and another thing. He walks over to his bar and begins to fumble around, looking in cupboards and drawers that are hidden behind there, before letting out a deep sigh. Uh, he begins to scatter papers that are on the floor, before picking out 4 different papers individually. They're all quite close together. Then he hands over 3 of these papers to the 3 of you. I'm going to have to ask you to fill out this little contract.
A contract.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If I'm filling out a contract, I want half down now before you off yourself when this bar falls.
Hey, look, it's just a contract that says that we are not liable for the injuries you may receive from any monsters that you may face under the acquisition of the guild. It's nothing more
well,
than a
yeah.
formality saying that you're happy to work for us without claiming back compensation on us if you get injured.
Where do I put my paw print?
I start looking mine over, and I have no idea what it says on it.
Lycos.
I
You
just,
can't even
I
read
just,
it.
I just hand it to Nix and say, "What does this mean?"
We can't get mad if we get hurt.
Why would
Sign
I get
your name.
mad? Sign?
Yeah, we talked about this. L Y K
Oh,
O. Yes. S.
right.
Yep, write that.
What about the hyphen?
Oh, whatever. I don't think that they're that picky. Do you even know what a hyphen is?
Yeah, it's the slash thingy,
Honey, that's a I believe that's like a
like the Nike
accent
sign.
mark.
What?
No. Just do it. Fuck.
All right, so I think we all sign it, hand it back to the guy, or do we keep the contract? Would
Yeah, thank you. Here you are. He hands the 3 of you a necklace each. All of them have a small, broken in half metal coin with all of its markings erased from it. That'll just show of ours to anybody who's inquiring about what you're doing on the roads.
Oh, I was hoping this wasn't our payment.
No, no, your payment, like I said, will be when you return the cockatrice's head to me.
So do you have any other information on it other than just what's written on here?
Yeah, like
Hmm.
where will we find it? Any idea?
Oh, yeah, that's probably something quite important to put on those contracts. I'll do that in the future. Yeah, let me show you on your map. Do you have a map?
Yep.
A map of what?
Alright.
Lycos. Shush.
Sorry.
Yes. Map.
Alright, so we get in our alcohol trades from Damianos. And that way they have to pass through Heliod's Oracle. However, well, trade from that way has been a bit slow ever since this cockatrice has appeared en route. You see, there's a bridge halfway there, most of the way to Heliod's Oracle. And the cockatrice resides around there, we believe, as that's where the statue was found. You'd think that Damianos would come down and deal with this one themselves. They're traders after all. But no. It's always us Aetherans who have to do it. All because we live next to Aroa's fortress. Alright. And he marks on the map with great skill and precision the approximate location of the cockatrice. So there you are.
Interesting. Are we sure this guy's gonna be around when we kill this thing?
Even if not, then we'll have its head. Someone will probably pay for it.
Isn't it their venom that turns people to stone?
I mean,
Well, then we'll have its head and its venom.
I
It's
don't
almost
even
like-
know if Technol would know that.
it's almost like Medusa, so.
I don't
You are
think I
quite
don't-
right. A cockatrice differs from, you say, your likely neighborhood basilisk or medusae. Because cockatrices have to bite you to petrify you.
You have to-
Don't
That's
hit
why
it.
this one being so aggressive causes such a problem. I'm pretty sure it's ruining livestock in the area also.
Alright, I guess we'll head out then.
Do you know where we can get any anti-venom?
Well, normally I'd send you down to the chemist, alchemist, or down to the day market, but I think they all might be closed.
Maybe.
What's the end of the world when you can make a few gold pieces?
Hmm.
Right,
I'm
Lycos?
afraid-
And I'll slap him on the shoulder.
Hey, not so hard. But yeah,
Soft
I
puppy.
agree. Let's go hunt.
There's so many things wrong with these two.
You don't know
He
the half
looks
of it
over
yet.
to you. Tell me about it.
All right, I guess we're going then. It's gonna be great.
Alright, well. Head
Oh,
right on
plow.
out the north gate. You'll make your way up to Helion's Oracle in no time.
Just shield first, plow my way through the crowds of people.
Alright, I'm just gonna get myself a drink for 2 seconds.
Oh,
Look
fine.
for shinies on the way.
Ooh, I love shinies.
Shiny! And the place is falling down, there's bound to be a couple.
Right. As we're walking, my tail's just going a mile a minute. Just happy to be on a hunt.
I'm trying so very hard not to be too disappointed in you two.
Say what?
We should be seeing what happened with the other thing, not going on a hunt for a
Well, we're bound to
bird
run
thing.
into something
Yeah,
along the
we'll
way.
eventually get there. Don't be a party pooper.
Let things settle.
I haven't had enough wine for this.
Run straight towards the disaster, and you're bound to find all kinds of.
Right, we don't want to do that.
I want to run into the raiding parties that form after.
Yeah, I got outvoted. It's fine. Let's go get the cockabird
Cockatoo?
and not lean on any pillars.
Just don't get bit.
He wants to kick it in.
I definitely want it. Well, when he walked into the bar, that was the first thing that crossed my mind. Was like chaotic. Lean on the pillar.
Oops.
300-pound dragon on a wobbly building. What could the worst can happen? Oops.
Oopsies. Did I do that?
Are there any kegs still standing? No, I'm kidding.
Keg stands. What?
I feel like you get an epic lift for a keg stand right now with the, big old dragon on your side.
I'm still wondering if that one lady with the broken leg is still hanging out around us.
Let's just not even go find out, okay? Let's just pretend we had nothing to do with that.
She's still laying in the corner. Help!
I mean, literally a city full of people, everybody panicking. We at least pulled her out from the rocks. I've
Right.
done my good deed.
Right,
She
And
didn't
if
get
she was
trampled.
human, I should have left her there.
right. I guess we never found out
I
what
didn't even
she
think
was.
to ask.
Right.
Overtime. Sorry about that.
You
Was it a
good?
human I just saved?
Yes, she was human.
Ooh.
Oh, even worse.
Son of a bitch. I knew it was a bad idea.
If I see her again, I breathe fire. No, I'm kidding.
It would break her other leg. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it. You're permanently crippled.
All right. So, I assume the party begins to head northwards,
Looking for shinies.
looking for shinies the whole time. All right. Well then, let us get your party token out onto the map.
Oh shit.
Party
We're on the map.
tokens.
Babe.
Da, 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 da.
Bam.
Don't worry, it's very boring on the map. It's just the flag.
That's not boring.
That's the party flag, okay?
Right.
That means the party is right here,
This
motherfucker.
is the exact location of the party.
Yay!
All right. So, as you all begin to depart the city of Aethra, you do. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the time was, didn't I? Because the sun
That might have been
and
important.
stuff. Yeah. So this blood-like light that's been bathed over everything has been entirely coming from the burning of Alcades and the godly weapon that was used to destroy it. However, the time is approximately 12 at night, and
Oh, we
with
ain't hunting for a cockatrice at
Alcades
12 at night.
We could go out and make camp somewhere where there's less panicking people to fuck up our camp, though.
Alright. Alcades continues to burn off in the distance, keeping the world, well, the continent at least, illuminated, bathing under its fantastic beacon. You head northwards out of the city. The flocking of people is quite disturbing as you notice a large amount of them are traveling north with you. In fact, you'd say that most of the people you saw leaving the city were heading northwards rather than in any other direction. However, before long, an hour into your journey, you come to a crossroads. You see, the paths here are very straight, and you can see for quite a few miles as long as there's not many hills. And as the path splits, you notice that this large volume of people has come to a rather great standstill as an indecision is being made. Many in the crowd can't decide whether they want to travel from here further northwards up to Heliod's Oracle and then on to Damianos, or to cross the recently attacked area, trying to use it as a crossing to the distant poly of Yunta. This indecision seems to be quite duly sparked, as you hear from murmurs in the crowd, whispers among the people, that the spear of the thing that came from the sky, this godly weapon, is said to be summoned by the god of the sun himself. This was an attack on Alcades by the god Heliod, using one of his fiery sun spears. and people don't know whether or not his anger will follow the wrath of the cruel sun, and for him to continue to rain down spears among the poly of the world. So, some are trying to travel towards Heliod's Oracle, the largest temple to Heliod in all of Oliatos. However, others are attempting to avoid it, as to fend off from offending Heliod any further. This has caused your path northwards to be at quite the standstill, as the crowds of people just keep on building, as decisions are few and far between.
So do we camp or push through everybody?
Is there like plains or woods around us, or?
Yeah, so the area around Aethra is fairly desolate. It's quite hilly, and there is the odd evergreen tree that lies about. However, it's mostly grassland plains, hills, and valleys that the wind whistles through on a cold eve.
Do we feel safe enough to try and camp here with all the commotion
No
of people?
immediate danger to the area. However, as travelers, even only for a short while, you have learnt in your travels as a group that the more people that can be found in a location, the higher the chance of monsters appearing.
Right. I say we keep going then.
Okay. Let's push through them then.
Technol, get your battering ram out.
I don't have one this time.
I know. Alright, just put your shield up.
I got a shield. Close enough.
We could just say, excuse me.
Wait, the drunk one's
Um,
gonna have manners?
I'm not drunk. He only gave me one beer.
That's true.
Still had
I'm like
one in
more
the
sober
bag.
than usual.
Anyways,
Let's leave my wine alone. Saving that for later.
alright, so we march on through the people.
Alright, so as a group, you gather together, huddling up as Technal raises his shield, pushing forward, cutting through the people like butter as they move from side to side. However, these already distressed and provoked people are on the edge of having breakdown, some teetering past it already, and a lot of them are filled with rage at both
Oh, great.
Alcades, the Archons, and the gods. As you barge through, one of the denizens of the crowd reaches his hand out, Technal, and puts it on your shoulder. What do you think you're doing, eh?
What is the size and build of this particular person?
You look him up and down, and you notice that he has the legs of a man. As you scan up his body, he wears a leather skirt around his waist and has a strap that reaches up around his torso. However, the amount of body hair on him increases the further upward you look, and as you make your way to his shoulders, they are incredibly broad. He carries a large knife along his back, and he has burly horns that reach out of his head. As you look him up and down, you realize that you're speaking to a Minotaur.
Yay!
Well, come on. What do you think you're doing?
I'm moving. Why are you stopping me?
You think it's alright to barge through all these people after what everyone saw?
Yes, I do. Are you going to continue to stop me?
Listen, guy. Everyone here can't decide where they want to go. We know where we want to go, so we'd like to just get through, please.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Hope it's better than my typical rolls.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice. Well, alright. Sorry for bothering you.
Thank
Just
you.
just a lot of tension. Where are you headed?
I'm just gonna breathe smoke out my nostrils and keep walking.
Alright then.
North.
Yeah, he
We're
turns.
going
he
north.
can- Well, thank you. That might have helped me make my decision.
Made your decision on what?
Which way
Where
I'm
he's gonna
going.
go.
Which way not to go? No.
So are you coming with us? Question
Uh,
mark.
If you're asking me to, I guess I could.
You want to kill a cockatrice?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Love it. Well, perfect then. Let's go. No, we can't use people as bait.
Yeah. All right.
The Minotaur follows along with you all as you punch your way through the crowd.
Hey, I'm glad I'm persuasive. Could have fought him. Now we have a teammate.
So,
Or bait. What?
Or bait.
is just that cockatrice that's been blocking the trade?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yes, we're on the guild a few days ago.
Yep.
Yep. We're gonna call him Dead Cockatrice.
Alright. What's your plan?
To take his
Take-
head.
Kill him. Do we need a plan besides that?
You haven't fought a cockatrice?
Nope.
Have you?
So you... No.
Oh.
I was kind of expecting some worldly knowledge.
Right.
there.
I was like, oh, well, I have, but no.
It's
Why would I
fine.
do that?
Have you fought a lot of things before?
No, not really.
I was waiting for that.
Have you fought anything before?
You
Yeah.
at least have a high intelligence.
I was gonna say, did we find someone dumber than me?
At least he's big.
All right, maybe he is bait. I don't know.
So, I mean, I've never fought one, and you've never fought one. So how are we gonna fight one?
We're gonna go find it and see what happens
We're all gonna corner it and then yell at it very loud.
till it gives us its head.
I'm not an expert or anything like, but you know, they're like, if they bite you, you just get turned to stone, right?
Well,
Yeah, so we don't get bit.
aren't you agile?
No.
No.
That's what you mean.
Can't you like hit it with your horns? Like kill it?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I could kill it, but I could hit it with my horns, yeah.
What do you call your
Oh, I
big?
imagine this. I imagine it's quite like killing a chicken. Like,
Yeah, it's just a giant chicken.
Just it can
Yeah.
bite you and turn you to stone.
it's just a big chicken that I can't let bite me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got like rabies or something.
If you help kill it with us, you can have a chicken leg to chew on.
Yeah, sure.
We'll even let the dragon barbecue it for you, and I slap Tech on the back.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, so you continue heading north. And as you do so, the heat begins to lower in temperature slightly throughout the next few hours. It takes you about 3 hours, but you move through. Is it 3 hours? Oh no, it's 2 hours. I worked out 2 on it. You take about 2 hours, but you make your way about 20 kilometers further north. getting closer and closer to the cockatrice. However, the time is now 2 in the morning, and
You should take
you're
a
all
nap.
growing quite weary. There's
Yeah.
a small sheltered forested area to the left of the path, and to the right of the path is an open plain that reaches out for quite a while before ending in sheer cliff.
Alright, so we can definitely tell we're safe if we,
Yeah, let's take a nap.
I'd like to set up my tent.
Alright, you spend about an hour setting up your tent. Anyone else doing something similar?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah? You all got tents?
I mean, I don't
we-
have a tent.
we-
I'm just gonna sleep on the ground.
right. We don't sleep in tents. We don't need tents.
Yeah,
We're fox
that's
people.
fine with me.
I want to
Uh,
start a fire, too. By the way.
Alright, yeah, you could you
I
roll me a
wouldn't have
survival
started
check
a fire.
as you go around to collect twigs, logs, kindling for your fire.
What'd you say? What?
I don't
Can you
think
roll
we
me a
should start a
survival
fire.
check to
Survival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I argue that we shouldn't have this fire?
I'll let him collect his sticks first.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, you head around the camp area for quite a while, about an hour Lycos, whilst Technal is setting up his tent and Nix is doing something I don't know yet.
Playing with my tail.
With a tail.
Have you seen my tail? My tail is very beautiful.
As you look around, you find that this small area of trees has enough wood to last you a fire for the rest of the night. You collect a few logs, some twigs, bits of kindling, and sawdust. Anything you can really get your hands on. Then you bring it back to Nix and Technal, who are finishing up setting up the camp.
Um. So who wants a fire?
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't think we should draw any attention to ourselves.
I mean, I'm a fire dragon. I'm always down for fire.
Right. I figured it would also keep, creatures away.
Yeah, and it's getting
Or-
colder.
Tell them we're here.
Yeah.
Who cares
See.
what this guy thinks?
What was that, Dragonborn?
I said.
He said he wants to
Who?
start my fire. Right?
Roll
With
me a
your
deception
fire?
check.
I have to?
yeah.
You're not trying to deceive him. That's perception.
Deception.
Oh Jesus.
Deception. Sorry, I have a cold, so I may sound weird. Sorry.
Denied is what I rolled.
I see.
Well, then again, he's not too bright, so it might have worked.
You rolling your deception?
Oh, no, I did perception. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Well, that's better.
Oh, that was a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you mean to give you a hand, though?
Uh, I could be like, yeah, you want to set the wood up, and he'll start the fire, but he'll probably burn them. So, oh, I think I got it. Do you know if there's any food around here that you might be able to get your hands on that we can cook in the fire?
Technol chuckles to himself just then.
I mean, there'll be a few birds sleeping in the trees this time.
Cockabirds, though, right? I don't think we're ready for that.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, the birds will work. And then I finished getting the sticks together, and Technel can breathe some fire.
Alright. After 20 minutes or so, you collect up all your sticks into a nice fire pit. Laying some stones around it, and it's ready to be lit whenever Technal is ready.
Here comes the one.
I mean, I got a tinder box.
Right,
You
same
breathe
though.
fire. What do you need a tinderbox for?
In case
The
he gets
short
cold.
rest afterwards.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess however you want to do it, tinderbox or breathe fire.
Right. I'll walk up to it and flint and steel it, just to mess with the party.
Right, weirdo.
Or can I just breathe a gentle flame of or stream of flame? Blah, blah, blah. Stream
that.
of flame over the fire, and not have to use my fire breath attack.
Fire breath rolls a 1. Whole forest is on fire.
Well, the fire breath is a Constitution
Well, yeah,
savings throw.
but if you cut a few trees, it's all going up.
Well, we got the cockatrice.
I mean,
Somebody
there
find
goes
its head.
that.
It's crispy.
Right.
Now they're usually in like swamplands. I don't know if Technol does not know these things.
Sebi?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Does he have to so he was asking for the fire breath. Can he
Yep.
just do like a little thing and not use his fire breath to start it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
I'll do that. Huzzah, fire.
Huzzah!
Let there be light.
Is this what I am to you, a fire starter?
Yep.
No,
What?
as I put my tail in front of my face.
Don't worry, he says I'm more than just a pretty tail too, but
Sure.
see.
Alright, so is the Minotaur getting food? Or are we about to die?
We lit a big signal.
I feel like the Minotaur is gonna come back with like a raiding party and we're all fucked.
DM is Sebi.
Yeah, but why is he quiet?
I'm here. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm not saying that you're not there. I'm saying you might be coming up with a
He's
scheme for us. Right.
Devious plots that I have.
Yes.
I don't know why you don't just trust me. I'm lovely.
We've
Yeah,
been hurt.
so
before,
with a
please.
small breath, the flame is lit, and the campfire is ready to be sat around. There's a few small rocks that you can sit at. There's obviously Texnow's tent to sleep in. And apart from that, there's the floor. The Minotaur fellow, whose name you have yet to find, gets out a bedroll and lays it out onto the floor before beginning to climb inside.
I do have a bedroll. though.
Minotaur, what's your name?
Name's Brutus.
Brutus.
A very fitting name.
Brutus the Minotaur.
Yeah. What's your name?
I am Lycos.
Alright. And yours?
Is he asking me?
Yeah.
I'm kind of gonna glare at him for a second and go, "I'm Nick."
Alright. Nice to meet you, Nick.
No, Nick's.
That's what I said. It's nice to meet you, Nick. And what's your name?
Hey,
Zach?
Drutus. Drutus. Drutus.
Nyx. His
Brutus.
name is Brutus.
And my name is Nyx.
I think I've upset Nick.
I think I'm going to bed.
Oh my god, stop. I'm dying.
That's terrible.
And Brutus is just sitting over there like, why is everybody laughing?
Hmm.
The fuck, dude?
So Brutus,
Brutus?
Yeah, what is it like us?
Brutai?
what do you call your big dagger on your back?
What? Oh, he's just my chef knife.
It's your chef knife?
Yeah.
Are you a chef?
Yeah, sort of.
I mean, he has a chef knife, so I'd hope a little bit.
Sorta?
Yeah.
I really like Brutus.
We're gonna have some very interesting conversations, let me tell you, between the two of us.
Alright.
So, have you done some murdering with that?
Hear your
No.
laughter come from the tent.
And by that, I mean in the kitchen.
What? Why would I be murdering in the kitchen? That's where you prepare food.
Well, that's what I mean. Have you been, like, slicing and dicing and, like, making some good meals?
No, Nix is gonna turn around, walk away, and lay down. Like, next to the tent.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
So, are you more of a chef and less of a fighter?
Uh, don't really know, huh?
Are you a lover and not a fighter?
Sure.
Tat contemplates his company. Um. Okay. Why were you leaving town when we met you?
Well, the restaurant is gone,
So you were a chef,
kinda.
kinda. Were you also a restaurant owner?
No, just a chef.
Oh.
Kinda chef.
Can you cook?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda. Um. Did you get those birds you were supposed to get for food?
No, I haven't been yet, actually. I'll go do that now for you. And he gets up out of his bedroll and begins to walk off.
Oh my god.
Where did he go the first time?
Well, I don't even think he knows.
I
I
think
want to
you-
follow him. If it, wait a minute. I'm not sneaky enough to follow him. Nope.
I'm not sneaky enough to follow him.
Got disadvantage. Nope.
I'm not sneaky enough to follow Brutus.
I feel like anybody.
he
Almost
might-
through the forest.
he
Nothing.
might not notice though.
I'm just gonna
Um,
wander in the woods, get lost.
I can follow him. I have a What do you have a stealth, Chels? Or Chels?
I am laying in the corner, ignoring you guys.
um,
I gotta break out the.
I want to try and
What?
watch and see where he goes.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll my eyes and I'll just, get caught following him.
Wow.
I have a 4 in stealth.
And you
I
rolled a
figured,
5? You rolled a nat 1.
These
Yeah.
trolls are just complete traitors to you all today.
right. Let me see if I can do better. That was.
Sorry.
I got a 13.
Alright, we'll have. So, both Nyx and Lycos attempting to follow. Are you all
like
attempting
I'm
to
still
follow
gonna be
him?
fine.
No, that was.
You all equally attempting to follow him right now.
No, I should have just stayed napping.
Yes, you should have. Because you rolled a 1.
Alright.
Whatever.
Next, as the group agreed that you should be the person to go first and
Oh,
follow
Jesus.
Brutus, you head out first following Brutus, and this starts off quite well actually. You get about 2 meters from the camp, and then you stand on a twig. But Brutus doesn't actually seem to notice. He seems kind of in his own head. You continue to follow behind, making small, clumsy mistakes, but nothing too big to alert Brutus to you. However, your foot does then get stuck down a small hole.
Hmm.
Upon which, Lycos, you've been following Nyx this whole time, trying to stay out of her vision, make sure she doesn't notice you either. It's like a little game. But
Mhm.
before long, you notice Nyx's clumsiness and worry that she will jeopardize your operation. You sneak behind some trees, having a meander around the woods, keeping a close eye on both Nyx and Brutus. And whilst Nyx clumsily follows behind, you notice her foot gets stuck, and she's no longer able to move. However, Brutus hasn't noticed this, and is continuing deeper into the woods. You note that he hasn't looked up any trees yet for birds.
So I want to quietly sneak over to Nyx and help get her foot out.
I was trying to be quiet.
Yeah, you got caught.
Caught by the ground.
So, Lycos, sorry, what is it that you wish to do? Do you wish to continue to follow Brutus? Or do you wish to help Nyx?
Oh, I'll be fine.
I'll keep following Brutus.
Alright. You ditch Nyx and continue ahead, following Brutus deeper into this small woodland area. And Nyx, as you watch Lycos go, you notice Techno come up behind you, attempting to sneak up on both you and Lycos. It seems everyone was intrigued
We
about
are
where
such a
Brutus was going.
coordinated party.
As Technol sounds like fucking trash cans walking through the forest
Right.
with his
I got
armor.
heavy armor. Disadvantage.
Lycos,
boy.
as you follow Brutus, you hear the heavy plates and rings of of Tech's armor grinding against the ground and against themselves. Brutus is still seemingly unaware. He's not batted an eyelid, not turned his head at all. However, you can hear all of the sounds quite distinctly.
We are going to be one good
Is
party.
is he still moving further away from us and not looking up still?
Yes.
Does
He
he?
seem to have a purpose
I was
to
gonna
that?
say, does he seem like he's looking off in the distance for something?
No. He's just meandering through the woods.
So he's just fucking clueless.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks like it from
Jesus.
your position.
Oh Jesus. Shit. Do I want to make myself known?
Can I see any birds from
How
where I am?
how much time has been gone? Like since we've left camp?
Probably about half an hour.
Oh Jesus, and he's still lost. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to make myself known. I I want to, still at a good distance, but be like, hey Brutus, it's been over half an hour. Did you find any food yet, bud?
Brutus doesn't turn around nor acknowledge you as you call out to him.
Brutus is a motherfucking robot.
Is
He
pos-
possessed.
Is he possessed?
Right. Some sort of trance.
Or is he fucking deaf
Or is he just, you're right.
and can only read lips? Um,
At this point, I've left the tent up with a fire going.
um, I feel like at this point, um, can I like throw a stick in his direction to see if he notices it? Like, I don't want to hit him with it, but I just want it to be like near him. So like,
You want it to yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I won't give you a skill check for that. Yeah, you do that, and Brutus turns quickly, rather abruptly, looking down at you. Ah, what did you do that for?
I was calling your name, dude. You've been gone for half an hour. Are you okay?
Ah, oh. He kneels down towards you and points at his ears. Brutus, no here good.
Oh. Um. Well, that's all right. Come back to camp and we'll figure something out.
Brutus, try to find birds.
That
Couldn't find any birds. Can't
that's all right. We'll figure something out.
need to hear birds to find birds.
I mean, yes, I think you probably need to be able to hear them. But I don't think there's too many birds out right now in 2 a.m.
You can see that
2 to 3
Brutus
o'clock in the
looks
morning.
visibly upset, but not at anything. He seems upset with himself.
Right. Can I just be like, I don't know, do I want to pat him on the back? That might be a bad idea. Can I just like reach my hand out and be like, "It's all right, bud. Come on. It's no problem. We'll figure out something. Let's just get to bed. We'll get breakfast when we wake up. It's okay."
Yeah, you reach out your hand towards Brutus, and he smiles at you with. It seems half forced, but you can tell he's trying. And as he reaches out his hand, he gets up and continues to walk with you.
Okay. Can we walk back towards Nyx, who's, still stuck in a
Stuck in a
hole?
rabbit hole. Yeah,
Nice.
you, as a group, begin to head back towards Nyx. Nyx, you're still stuck there with your foot in this rabbit hole. Is there anything that you wish to do?
Well, can I see them coming back at me now?
You can hear them coming back. You can't see them yet in the pitch dark.
Okay, well, I kind of want to holler to them. Hey, can you come get me out of this hole, guys? Hello?
Are you shouting this?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, as you
Semi
shout.
quietly, like not like shout, but it should get to them.
I love it in D&D. D&D is the only place where you can be like, "Are you shouting this?" And people are like, "Yeah, I shout it, but I only kind of shout it, not like fully shout, but like
Right,
shout. You
right.
know what I mean?"
Well enough so my party hears it, but not anybody else. You know.
Yeah, like, I'm not
anybody
trying to
could.
shout so the cockabird hears me, but
Right.
like,
So any other
Yeah,
bandits in
no.
the area don't hear me, but the guy 20 miles away hears me.
hey guys,
Yeah, no.
my foot is still fucking stuck.
You like us. You can hear this
Okay. With my ears, my wolf ears.
with your ears, your very fancy ears.
Like, Brutus, we gotta go help out Nick. She got her foot stuck in a rabbit hole.
Oh, Brutus help. Brutus will do good.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, so we walk back towards Nick's.
Yeah, as you arrive back at Nyx, Brutus reaches down a hand towards you, Nyx. Need
Okay.
help?
Yes, please.
Yeah, and as you reach your hand out to him with a lot more strength than you were expecting, this Minotaur is able to just pluck you out of this hole as if it was nothing. Your ankle feels fine. It's a little sore from being trapped, but it hasn't broken in any way.
Good. Thanks, buddy. Can you put me
He-
down now?
He's just looking at you, smiling, and then he puts you down.
I feel like I just had a King Kong moment, you know? Please place me on the ground, my friend.
I feel like we got ourselves a Ferdinand.
Right.
Alright, well, let's go back to camp. I think Technel's probably sleeping at this point.
Yeah, he saw me here, turned around, went back to bed. Bastard.
Completely oblivious that you were stuck.
He couldn't hear you screaming over his loud trash cans.
She didn't say
moving through-
anything. She
That's
just said,
true.
I'm fine, go ahead. And I'm not sure if Technol could hear that. I don't know how close I was over all my armor. Shh, Concord, shh.
Alright,
Alright.
so we're back at camp.
Fire is still going, however, it's beginning to smolder a little as it's been left for a small while. Technel, your camp and your tent is still completely up. No tracks are going through the camp. It seems like it's been completely undisturbed.
Okay. Tech, why didn't you build the fire back up?
So I'm going to sleep.
Oh,
Alright.
You have hot embers, you can get it going.
alright. So I throw a few more logs on just to get it through the night.
Alright, yeah, you throw some extra logs onto the fire. It seems to lower the amount of flame for a small while, but before long, the flame kicks back up, and at this point, it's easily 4 in the morning. You need your rest.
Yes.
Question is, would you like to have a short one or a long one?
Probably
This
short.
question is posed to everyone in the group.
I choose short.
I would say probably a short one. I don't think any of us are really
A short rest, I'm too close to the
beaten or
enemy.
damaged or anything. You know.
I mean, yeah, you guys
Alright.
only took one during the explosion.
Yeah. The earthquake. Yeah, short one will do.
I'm down for short.
So back to 13 hit points.
Nothing changed.
Is Brutus a light sleeper, or does he snore all night?
Son of a bitch, I hope
Brutus
not.
is not a light sleeper at all. In fact, his heavy lung capacity and large nostrils mean that he's one of the greatest snorers that you've ever met.
Oh, yay!
Oh no.
He's proper in there, like.
Love it.
Brutus has made his way into his bedroll and is fast asleep by now already. So we agree we're taking a short rest as a party, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Si, senor.
Alright. Well, in that case, I will end the session there with your short rest.
Sounds good.